in terms of that case. Because as you know, he's always denied having signed a plea. So we have to take that further. As I said, address it in the High Court, address it in the Extradition Court. We also have a date for the actual criminal charge. So that's in Court 3. So we're not sure what the state has, and it's relating to the couches, which is also a small matter.
So here's the way forward, guys. We're going to request the records, and we will take it up. We'll take it to the higher court. Okay?
And we have another new affidavit.
It's not. And then, Shiro, the affidavit that you did, when is it going to come into play?
No, we've done that in response because we
responding to this one.
No, I did a closing argument, which we delivered it in court brilliantly. We fought very hard, but again, we couldn't change the very first affidavit that was submitted. And the first affidavit had lies, had mistakes in it, like the address.
Who did the mistakes?
It's the lawyer, the other lawyer.
But it's fine, it's fine. I've rectified it in the replying affidavit. It's just that these small technicalities, she just raised them up, and it can be resolved. It can definitely be resolved.
Can it be resolved?
Yes, it
can be resolved.
Yes, of course.
Okay. So the issue of High Court, how long is it going to take?
Yes.
To take it to High Court, this issue? How long do you think this can take so that...
We're going to request a record. That might take a little bit of some time. I'm not sure how long exactly, but we will obviously expedite that as well.
The record.
Okay.
Because we need the record as a basis for our arguments to the High Court.
There was a lot of contradiction
in that affidavit, but again, it's done. Once you hand something into court, it doesn't matter who do it.
Or you can't pull it back and say,
we're here to fix it. We're not here to look back anymore. The damage
it's always a way forward, guys.
But I've got a question there. As it looks like we are heading for extradition, and you are telling us that you want to go for the upper courts. So the extradition is just around the corner. As we are. How are you going to help us on that?
With the extradition, we're going to look at
right to life.
Yes, right to life. Because if he goes back to Zimbabwe, he will be killed. Whether there's a death penalty in Zimbabwe now or not.
It doesn't matter.
In Zim, there is no reason of death penalty. They can do whatever they want.
Exactly.
So we just need to prove that to court and show them that. Even though if there is a death penalty or there isn't a death penalty, we still need to prove that, hey, you know what, if this man walks into Zim, he's going to die. He's going to be in a situation, we're not sure whether it could be death, it could be a situation. We will address that.
But the problem is that they're trying to marry his criminal charges in Zimbabwe, those 4 charges, and his reasons to be in South Africa. He's trying to motivate it to be like he was fleeing that matter. And that is where the problem is.
What we need to remember is that the amount of the allegation is a very low amount. Like
I don't know, 80s.
Murdered someone.
Yes.
A lot of money.
It doesn't make sense for couches.
But now, in this case, there is application for extradition.
Correct.
No matter we are talking to say it might be heavier or less, but this is the fact.
But that's what they are saying, that it will be taken care of with the life, right to life.
And in terms of previous convictions as well, when he fled, he didn't know that he had a conviction against him. So we're going to address all that.
Okay.
Remember, he fled in October.
No, I don't know if I heard well, Yugi. They said he was sentenced to the repayment, and he's in deficit, which means he did a payment of a portion.
They said
24,000. No.
29.60.
You see. So now, how will we prove the court that he was not aware? Because it's like he's in default of the payment as the sentence of the court. So for him to be here without completion of the repayment back home, how are you going to convince the court now to say no? When he came this side, he did not know that he had conviction in the back because he did a payment which was in deficit, according to what the court cited.
So the coup happened in November, and then he fled in October, and then he did transactions, obviously, with these payments, and I mean, we're going to use these payments and say that, hey,
Then we trust you.
yeah,
Yeah,
we're
no,
not
of
sure
course,
about
yes,
these
we can't
payments and
deny
stuff.
it.
So we're going to argue this basically.
Yeah.
We're obviously going to argue
There's
this.
one way to get rid of the Zimbabwean matter is by paying the restitution at this stage. So if we pay the restitution, then we can argue that why should he be arrested now? Whatever debt, just pay the debt. But I'm not sure what the laws in Zimbabwe say.
I don't think they will really agree because it's not about the couch.
I know it's
it's about him coming.
Yes. So
Yeah.
what we're going to do is we're going to address the Minister
coming
of
to
Justice
kill.
with regard to the extradition. And as you're just saying with the right to life, So we're going to
So court 29 guys.
Not 27.
27 or 29? 27. Oh, 27 guys, 27 court ish.
Kufara kusangana masikati anhasi a day after first successful judgment case ya comrade Nyokayemabhunu. Kuziya ruzhinji muri kuchema, ndiri kuona ma-inbox yenyu. Muna kufara nejudgment yapiwa. Tiri kukunzwai. Si toramba chikuti trust your leadership, trust the processes. Atakatarisira 2 ways. Beo redu rinobuda. Then my lawyers vachitipa presentation vanga vachitiwimbisawo nawo. Si ari rinenge rinewo muono waro. Zvamunoziva kuti nyaya iyi yakaita go through different hands. Lawyers akarwara panzira wakaenda. Pakauya vamwe vasikana vawira bata basa rakanaka tikapa tasvika nhasi. Toda kuimbisai mhuri yeZimbabwe tisati tapinda presentation ndechekuti you need to understand the nature of this case. Number 1, understand that this is a fight. Number 2, understand that this is a fight against a government. Number 3, understand there is Nyokayemabhunu, an individual, and Nyokayemabhunu, a politician. So ndrukunzwa mwari kuchema achita ma-submissions anga achiiswa. Comrade tinopa buda here pachibuda ma-different cases. Comrade Nyokayemabhunu as an individual na Comrade Nyokayemabhunu as a person, as a politician. So mararamira atinoita wese ane a personal life. Eni ozozvipira anhu kana asarudza kupinda politics. Kana wasarudza kupinda politics, you belong to the people. Ndosaka muri kutoona tiri pano. Judgment ainzwa. Ndeyawo iyi. Isisu we remain focused on our mission. My extradition dates tamanzwa. Ona maadmina achitaya kunifonera foni yanga isina moto. Nguva yacho ndichiedza kubatanidza ma-e-wallets enyu kuti at least judgment ikapiwa tinge taona kuti tinenge tasvika pamari ida kuwedzerwa imari. Zvandaswerawo ndichiita. Vanga vachinditsvaga vachema comrade Beo harina kubuda. Toita sei? Tikati relax. It's a fight and it's not a small fight, and we understand that. But we are not going to back off. This is still a child play. Semaisira manga mchita maiwale tenyu mchita hande ito. The same message at Rukupai. We observing the heaviness of this matter. We were also expecting the challenges faced on a magistrate at level rake. Aka is fine ageza maoko wasvika wasvika tinovatenda nebasa rese ravaita. Abata maadmin ari kuita zvelegal. But without wasting time, anga takakuudzai kuti this issue is not a small issue. Hatirambi takasondoresa mhuri yeZimbabwe. This is a marathon. Move forward. Gadzirai mapepa. Nyaya iende kuHigh Court. Take an appeal within the shortest period of time. We know undermining our capacity. Pusha is Gananda. Because they know that High Court, the budgets are going to be bigger. That's Zimbabwe. We have the capacity of achieving our mission. Takakumbirai kuti mise end overnight nezuro. You managed to hit about 65% of our requests. That's overnight, takarara. We understand kuti trumpet chikupai the bigger burden. Hatina kurara as your administrators also. Chaitawo dzimwe nzira yekuti our team inge yakasimba. But we need to thank those two ladies who managed to be with us until we finish this case at the Magistrate Court. We need to thank Cherio attorneys. We need to thank Yugi standing with the people. We understand kuti mangangwacho mangamfamba nezvigananda. We explain to you. Musiyei musina kufamba nezvigananda izvozvo vanhu vanokuacceptai. And you witnessed that happening. So we need to thank you. Rambai mchishanda nema-admins amuri kushanda nawo atakakupai. Yes, we understand kuti tanga takuenda kuHigh Court. Lawyers edu haana capacity yekuzomira ikoko. We are giving you this mandate, mina ari kuita zvelegal. Work on that and put strong advocates on that case. Then leave everything to us and the Zimbabweans. Inyaya dzarwadza munhu wese. Tiri kuda kuti tiende mberi nepresentation yakareba but hatichakwanisi. For now takupai the update. That means ziri kuita zvelegal takupai the mandate. Ngatimbofambei takadaro tosangana manheru.
Ndo nyaya takakubatirai mhuri yeZimbabwe. Zvinorwadza, zvinosiririsa, asi zvese tinongozvisira kuna Mwari nekuti ndiye muridzi weupenyu hwedu. Mwari ndo vanoziva zvese zvinoitika muupenyu hwedu. Isusu sekurugajonzi tinokutsvagirai nyaya semaitikiro adzinenge dzichiita munyika. Hatina chatinowedzera kana kutapudza. Tinouya nadzo kwamuri sezvazviri. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell. Kuitira kuti patinouya nenyaya ndiwe the first anotanga kuona nyaya iyoyo. Ndinokutendai nerutsigiro rwamuri kutipa. Rambai makadaro. Thank you so much.